Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. 2 people are wanted in connection with a shooting in Denison Township on Saturday. 29-year-old Shane Hawk and 23-year-old Robin Sterner have been charged with aggravated assault and reckless endangerment after officials say they allegedly shot the victim Stephen Schwieka in the face. Officials say the shooting took place outside the residence of the victim on Pete Moss Road. According to the complaint, Schwieka had tentatively agreed to allow Sterner to work at his home, but no specified terms of employment had been finalized. On Saturday evening, police say Sterner and Hawk pulled up to Schwieka's home in a bronze-colored SUV. When Schwieka approached the vehicle, officers say Sterner told the victim she had called several times and Hawk shot Schwieka in the face from the back seat. According to state police, Schwieka then knocked on the door of a neighbor's house seeking help. Schwieka was transported to the Geisinger, Wyoming Valley for medical treatment. The investigation remains ongoing. Anyone with information regarding the incident is asked to contact the Pennsylvania State Police in Hazleton at 570-459-3890. State police in Hazleton are investigating a reported burglary. According to troopers, the incident took place at 1904 Hazleton Apartments on Sunday, November 17th. During the incident, state police say an unknown suspect broke into the unoccupied residence and stole over $4,000 worth of jewelry. The jewelry items stolen include a ring and a hollow Cuban chain and bracelet. The estimated value of the 2 items is $4,540. Minor damage was also reported in the area of the door jamb. The incident is still under investigation. Anyone with information regarding the case is asked to contact the Pennsylvania State Police in Hazleton by calling 570-459-3890. A man has been arrested in Wilkes-Barre Township after police say he broke into Grotto Pizza. According to police, Lamont Wright is facing charges after he broke into the Wilkes-Barre Township Grotto Pizza location. Officers say the break-in occurred on Wednesday, November 27th around 9:30 a.m. When officers encountered Wright, police say he fled into a ravine behind the establishment. Wright then reportedly led officers on a chase through heavy brush before being taken into custody. Wright had been charged with burglary, criminal trespassing, evading arrest, criminal mischief, and theft by unlawful taking in connection with the incident. He is currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility, unable to post bail. Coming up on WYLN News, the annual tree lighting at Hazleton City Hall is right around the corner. Plus, Hazleton announces free parking for the holidays. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
WYLN News brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network Express Care. Now open on the Airport Beltway in Hazel Township. Walk-in care 365 days a year for common illness and minor injuries.
It's gonna snow, so get your jackets on in case you want to play in the snow. And if you don't want to play in the snow, don't get your jackets on.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Contact Pete Kasalika for a home and auto quote today.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Escapec
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Lanice was in a car accident about 7 months ago. 5 months of care in Philadelphia was not helping her. A co-worker said, "Try us out." She's not there yet, but she is improving. Come listen to her story.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. The Bloomsburg Police Department is investigating a reported vandalism. According to officers, the incident took place on Saturday, November 2nd around 10 p.m. in the area of 300 Chestnut Avenue. During the incident, police say a college-aged female vandalized the properties while traveling with a group of individuals. Anyone with information regarding the identity of the suspect is asked to contact Officer Stiver at lstivert@bloomsburgpa.org. The annual tree lighting at Hazleton City Hall is right around the corner. This year, the event will take place on Wednesday, December 4th, beginning at 4:30 p.m. The event will feature a free hot chocolate bar, dance performances provided by All That Dancin', and a countdown to light up the Christmas tree. Live music will be provided by Savannah Klingerman, and then the LCBC worship team will lead participants in a Christmas carol sing-along. Santa and Mrs. Claus will also be making an appearance and will be available for photos inside City Hall. Then the music will continue at Christ Lutheran Church with Candu's 31st Annual Community Christmas Concert from 6 to 9 p.m. For more details, you can visit hazletonfortheholidays.com. The City of Hazleton has announced free metered parking for this holiday season. The free parking will be in effect throughout the City of Hazleton from Sunday, December 1st to Saturday, January 4th. Coming up on McAdoo's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Benton Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Imelda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Attention! Star Shower Christmas lights are a viral sensation and sell out every year. Get yours today. Hanging lights is hard work and takes too much time. Introducing the Star Shower Ultra 9 Laser Light Show, the fast, easy way to decorate in seconds. There's now 9 different light patterns to shower your home with a galaxy of thousands of red and green lights. You can select between twinkling stillness, moving stars, or blinking.
This is amazing. I love it. We're going to have the best house on the block.
It's magical.
Get Star Shower Ultra 9 for just $29.99. And you have our cold hard guarantee it works in any conditions or your money back. And find out how to get the Star Shower remote for easy control from inside. Star Shower sells out every single year, so there's a strict limit of 3 per order. So call or click now.
Call 1-800-707-6439 or visit ultra9.com. So call 1-800-707-6439 or visit ultra9.com now.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network. A Path Through History is sponsored by the Old Jail Museum, 128 West Broad Street in Jim Thorpe. Call 570-325-5259 or visit them online at theoldjailmuseum.com.
The land of northern Columbia County was originally registered as one of several tracts throughout the eventual state of Pennsylvania that was reserved for the Penn family. A manor stood the land with the name Putney Common. The first settler to buy up land in the area was Benjamin Coleman, who founded what will later be known as the Laubach Farm in 1792. Jonathan Colley would be another early settler, as would the McHenry, Hess, and Laubach families. The first school in the area was opened by Isaac Young in 1799, once there were enough children in the area for one to function. Slowly, a small farming community started to form around Fishing Creek, although for the first few decades of its existence, it would be a sleepy hamlet that did not at first appear to grow much. The new community's biggest business would take root in the early 1800s. Its genesis came from John McHenry, who was born September 17, 1785, and is sometimes claimed to have been the first European child born in the Fishing Creek Valley. He would come to be known as Hunter John in his later years, as he bragged he had killed over 4,000 deer in his life, starting at age 13, a total he kept track of by notching hickory sticks that he hung over his fireplace. In addition to hunting, McHenry was also good at making rye whiskey. In 1812, he went into business selling it in the area, and soon became quite popular among regional drinkers. The youngest of McHenry's 9 children with the former Helena Cutler was Rohr McHenry, born in 1829, and named for Prussian Frederick Rohr, who had fled to America after facing Napoleon on the battlefield in Europe. The younger McHenry became a prominent landowner in the area, founding the village of Rohrsburg, and after his father's death in 1868, Rohr took over and expanded Hunter John's whiskey business, moving from the still house on the family property into a larger commercial factory. What was by then known as the Rohr McHenry Whiskey Distillery became the largest employer in northern Columbia County, producing 100 barrels a day of Old Rohr whiskey, which was claimed to be able to cure snake bites and other ailments. In addition to operating the distillery, Rohr McHenry would also serve 2 terms as a Columbia County Commissioner. Slowly but surely, a village started forming around the McHenry Distillery. By 1850, it was ready to be officially incorporated. The name chosen for the community, Benton, was in honor of prominent Missouri Senator Thomas Hart Benton, then completing his 5th and final term in the U.S. Senate. Benton was a strong champion of westward expansion of the nascent United States, and despite owning his own slaves, he came to be a strong opponent of slavery, a stance for which Benton was almost shot at on the Senate floor by Mississippi Senator Henry Foote in April 1850. It appears Benton never did get to visit the community that was named in his honor. The town of Benton, though, was well in place by then, with a church, a schoolhouse, a sawmill, and a tavern having sprouted up. The post office opened for business in 1852, with Daniel Hartman, who would open the first store in town, as the first postmaster. Timbering would take root north of Benton as a major industry starting around 1860. Soon the battle over slavery that Thomas Hart Benton had fought in the Senate's chambers would spell out across the wiry United States, turning north against south. Within each section, however, there would be some divisions. Columbia County at that time voted largely Democratic, and thus was basically opposed to the policies of Republican Abraham Lincoln. Thus, many in the county were opposed to being drafted to fight in a war they did not see as necessary. Despite draft rules that every man between ages 20 and 45 registered for the Union Army, draft dodging and desertion became common in Columbia County during the Civil War. By one count, 75% of those drafted in the county in June 1864 failed to report for duty. Tensions ran high throughout Columbia County during this time, heightened when a Union officer was shot not far from Benton on Raven Creek in the summer of 1864. By then, rumors had started circulating that draft dodgers and Southern sympathizers were building a stone fort in the area on North Mountain near Fishing Creek, and that the supposed defenders were prepared to resist federal authority by force with cannons. And so, on July 30th, 1864, a small Union force led by Lieutenant James Stewart Robinson entered Benton Township to search for draft dodgers. After unsuccessfully looking for several other drafters, they came to the farm of Thomas Smith. Smith fled into his cornfield and soon joined by other local deserters. Shots were fired between the forces, with it not being clear which side had fired first, and in the melee Robinson was hit. He would pass on from his wounds several months later. His force gave pursuit to the deserters, but turned back without apprehending anyone. By August, federal troops under the command of Major General Darius Crouch began amassing at Bloomsburg, and sent out an ultimatum that any draft dodgers that report to Bloomsburg by August 20th would receive a pardon. The following day, 1,000 troops started marching up Fishing Creek to arrest as many deserters as they could. While a group of about 75 men in Benton were at first determined to resist what they saw as a federal invasion, they instead turned and fled when they realized they were facing a force too big to defeat. The troops marched throughout northern Columbia County through the end of August, and close to 100 anti-war suspects were taken to Benton, where they were initially detained in a church before being taken to Philadelphia for incarceration at that city's Fort Mifflin. And of those arrested, most were released from custody within 8 months, and most of those that were convicted were eventually pardoned. By December 1864, federal troops left Columbia County, bringing to an end the saga of the so-called Fishing Creek Confederacy.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Welcome to Crocomo's County Report. I'm joined as always with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
And the Christmas season is almost upon us.
Yes, it is.
And I know you wanted to announce some Christmas performances coming to the courthouse.
I'm very excited about it. We invite different area high schools to come in and sing about lunchtime, and they do just a beautiful job. So the schedule this year is on December 12th. Hazleton area will be there at noon till 1. On Monday, December 16th, MMI Preparatory School will be there from 11 till 12. On Tuesday, December 17th, Wilkes-Barre area from 10 until noon. And on Wednesday, December 18th, Dallas Area Middle School will perform from 10 a.m. to noon. And on Thursday, December 19th, the Greater Nanticoke area will perform from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's always a wonderful time when they come to sing. They're very talented, and it's really good to encourage them. So please come to the courthouse. It's a beautiful courthouse, and it's even more beautiful. The tree will be lit, and we'll have these beautiful singers.
Sounds great. So definitely come out, support your local students performing at the courthouse. That would be cool. And I know there's also some upcoming important dates for the County Council coming up.
County Council on December 10th will be voting on the budget. The budget has to be voted on by the 12th, and on the 10th it'll be voted on by council. I anticipate that it will be voted on. No tax increase. We've really toed the line, and we're really trying to make county services more efficient.
And your State of the County address is coming up as well,
That's
right?
December 16th at 5 p.m. At the council conference room where they hold the council meetings. I will be giving the yearly address by the county manager, which is required by our charter, and I will review all the events of 2024 and talk about what we expect to do in 2025. I can tell you that the spoiler alert is that we're going to be very busy.
Lots of good stuff. And finally, we're getting to the end of the election season for the council, for the county.
Right.
If you want to give us the update there.
The election is certified, and now the Election Bureau has a few weeks off, but come January, they're going to hit the pavement running because we have a municipal election that we have to get ready for. So people think there's really only a short period of time each year that the Election Bureau has to work, and that is a thing of the past. It's a yearly challenge because we have to prepare for the primary and the general election in 2025. We'll have a judicial seat. There are 5 council seats on the ballot, and then various municipal challenges and terms. So we're starting up again, January 1.
It's lots of hard work happening at the county. Anything else you wanted to leave our viewers with?
No, just I'm really thankful for the staff that we have. They're doing really great work. They've bought into really trying to make county government efficient while increasing and really doing more services for the residents of Luzerne County. So again, if you have any issues, reach out to me. If I don't know a problem exists, I can't help solve it.
Is there a best way to
email? If you go on the county website, my email is on the county website, and I'll get your email.
Sounds good. Well, that does it for another segment of Crocomo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,